if anybody do a courtesy check, they'll find that business in the interior has dropped approximately by 50%. Anywhere you go, the vendors are suffering, the crossings, this is easy to be checked out, the pontoon crossings, the traffic is down by 50%. Fortunately, in the overall picture, and I don't want this to be confused, you're aware that the Guyana Goldfields has come on board. And we understand that Troy Resources and Australia Company will be start their production as of the next month.
Consultant and former executive director of the Guyana Gold and Diamond Miners Association speaking during an interview with Nightly News on Tuesday. Mr. Shields was at the time weighing in on the current state of the mining sector. He noted that as long as the price of gold remains as it is, and that very low, there will be a slowing up in the industry, which will in turn have a negative impact on the economy.
As of today's date, I think the price of gold is about $1,106 per ounce. So that's way below what is needed. Now there's a lot of articles sometimes when the price of gold goes up in terms of from the low price, but as long as the price remains as is, but what has happened, no miner now or any new investment will come into the industry. For the simple reason that the investors are not financing. So that is the reality.
In his capacity of executive director of the GGDMA, Mr. Shields and the board had passed a no-confidence motion in July 2012 against the then Minister of Natural Resources, Robert Prasad. The motion had highlighted some irregularities on the part of the minister. Among them, he was unable to amicably resolve some of the issues in the mining sector, and communications between his office and Miners Association were not good. Mr. Shields said that there has not been any significant changes since, but noted that the government is still in its early days.
We believe that a lot more can be done. There can be a lot more, I wouldn't want to use the word access, because there is access in terms of talking right now to the Minister Trotman, etc. What we are concerned with is seeing action.
He said, however, that it is only time before the sector holds the government accountable, noting that they are currently giving the subject minister, Minister Raphael Trotman, the time he needs to familiarize himself with the do's and don'ts of the industry. He also hailed up the government for the several concessions and grants given to the small miners. Royden James, HGP Nightly News.